Time to fix your breathing. Here's how. Hi there, welcome to the Criticalbench YouTube channel. This is Coach Chris Wilson. I am one of the strength coaches here, and I've been working in the health and fitness industry for a long time. And one thing that I've found that's common across all clientele that I've worked with, all ages, is breathing issues. And you know, breathing is obviously essential to all things we do in life. Without the breath, we're not going to survive very long. It's the number one need of the human body, right? Beyond water, beyond food, beyond movement, we need to breathe. And most of us take breathing for granted. We don't think very much about it because it's an automatic process that happens. God bless us, our brain is the machine that drives everything and runs all this background information exchange from the brain to all the organs of the body, and everything's happening in perfect harmony, or we hope so. And the cool thing with breathing, though, is that we can actually manipulate our breathing and work on our breathing to help us in our lives, to help us feel better, to help us perform better, to help us relax. So just spending a few minutes learning about your breath is a very good use of your time. So what I'm going to do today is this is pretty much for the beginner level person, someone just looking to get a little bit more out of their breath. We're going to do like a 3-chamber breathing technique. And because so many of us breathe just real shallow up in our chest. We don't ever take these deep breaths. And I know I've heard experts in the field, like some people don't quite know why you yawn, right, in life, or they don't have maybe a lot of good data or science behind yawning. For me, I think that yawning is your body, something in your brain telling you to take a deeper breath at some point, right? So when we take a big yawn, it's kind of like your body demanding that you do a bigger breath because you've been breathing too shallow. And I don't know if that's true at all. That's just my guess on it. So what I want you to do is just to sit somewhere where you're comfortable, and I want you to put your hands on your belly, okay? And we're gonna just start for 1 minute breathing into our belly. Now 1 minute isn't that long, it's only about 5 breaths, because you're gonna breathe in slowly, you're gonna hold it for a few seconds and then let it out, and a minute goes by real fast when you're doing that. So work with me on this. I'll still probably talk you through it, so we're gonna start right now, and we're just gonna take a big breath through the nose, extend that belly, hold it for about 5 seconds, let it all the way out, push it all the way out. Then, again, a big breath through the nose. All we're doing right now is focusing on extending the abdomen as we breathe. Two more times. So after you do about 5 breaths or so, should be about 1 minute of time. Okay, now would be a good time too to check something out. I have a free gift for you in the pinned comment below. Yes, it's a free, well, it's a quiz really. It is free, of course. It's a quiz to help you fix your posture. 3 things that you need to know about fixing your posture, because as you notice, I'm sitting upright right now. Posture is king when it comes to breathing right. I'm not slouched and bent over, I'm sitting up with good posture. So check that free gift I have for you in the pinned comment, and I know you're gonna like taking that quiz. So now that we've done the big, deep belly breaths for about a minute, now I'm gonna go chamber 3 and chamber 2. So if we call this chamber or you call it chamber 1. I don't really care which way you count. But starting from the belly, you're still going to breathe into the belly, and then I want you to also kind of try to fill the mid-chest as well with this next set of breaths for the next minute. So you're going to breathe into the belly, but then you're going to try to expand the chest at the same time. Okay, ready? Still put your hands here. So you should feel that air filling up not just here, but also here. Two more times. One more time. Okay, so what we changed in that one was, instead of just really trying to push into the belly with your breath, you were trying to fill the belly followed by the chest. So you were pulling the air as low as you could first, and then as low as you could into the middle part. Okay, the last minute is going to be as full of breath as you possibly can take. So you're still going to try to extend the belly, and then once you feel full there, fill the chest, and then take as much air in until you feel like you're maxed out and you feel like the air is coming into the upper chest or the base of the throat. That's when you know you have the fullest breath possible. So same thing, 5 or so breaths, filling the entire trunk with air. Ready? Here we go. Couple more. Good. Now, if you want to do 5 or 6, you can even go to 10 breaths on that. The reason I say start with 1 minute for each area is because I think that's a very reasonable amount of time to try something new that you haven't been doing before. So just breathe deep into the belly for 1 minute, 5 or so breaths. Then transition to belly, mid-chest, again 5 or so breaths. And then full trunk breathing. So everything. And then even if you notice on my last breath, I try to sniff in just a little bit more air at the very end, just to really maximize how much air I had in my lungs, in my abdomen, right? And then, and then really pushing it all out until there's nothing left. Get all that dead, old air that's sitting deep, trapped inside your lungs. Get that air out of you. This deep belly breathing is super beneficial. It'll help clear your mind. I felt an instant sense of calm. I'm sitting here in our Criticalbench compound, but as soon as I do those 5 breaths, you feel relaxed. You can't help it. It washes over you. You just feel better. So it's a great thing to do at the start of your day to kind of clear your mind. If you have a real big day ahead of you, maybe do it at midday. Maybe you're stressed out from the morning, you got more to do in the afternoon. Take some time in your office for 5 minutes with the door shut and do this. Or do it right before you go to bed. And I promise you'll probably fall asleep faster and get a better sleep just because you took some great deep breaths into your body. The breath is where it all starts. If you're not breathing well, you're not feeling well, you're not performing well, you're not sleeping well, your brain probably feels a little bit foggy, and all kinds of other things can be going wrong in your life if the breath is impacted. So I really thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you implement this and start doing some of this breathing in your life. Start with 1 minute in each spot. That's just 3 minutes a day. Not a big commitment, but I know you'll get a lot out of it. Don't forget to check that free quiz down below in the pinned comment. You're gonna wanna take that because you wanna have that good posture. In order to breathe better in your life, you gotta fix your posture. That's where it's at because we sit too darn much in our lives. So check out that free quiz there. You'll love it. Leave a comment for me. Give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video.